And welcome to Keystone High School. Tonight it is state playoff basketball action. It's the opening round of the girls AA state playoffs here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. It is Windber. The Lady Ramblers coming in to take on the Lady Panthers of Keystone. The Lady Ramblers come in 19-1 on the season. The Lady Panthers at 19-2. Very similar records. Some very similar teams. We're going to see a good one here tonight. Windber making the long drive over to take on these Lady Panthers. And we're in the Carly Tire pregame show, part of Lorelei Clinic, District 9, and state playoff basketball. Well, Bob, we got a night here. We have playoff action here that we're bringing you. It's an early game here at 6 o'clock. We do have Clarion boys playing in the district championship tonight. If you want to check that out, check our friends out at the Hound up at 97.5. They're going to be bringing that game video. Great broadcast, we can tell you that. If you want to check that out after our game tonight, that game's not till 7 o'clock, so we'll get this one in, and you might be able to change over. And, you know, a lot of folks were wondering, too, why we couldn't get up to some of these places. Well, you know, what it comes down to, you can check this out, too. They are limiting media where they can go, and they're only allowing just a few media people in. I know some of the people that are up there, too, at Johnsonburg, they have to actually look through the doors out of the hallway, even to report on the game for a newspaper. That's how tight things have been with all of the different regulations. You know, we made the attempt, but, you know, we know the game's covered. It's going to be covered well. And, you know, we do encourage you to check out our friends up there at the Hound.
You know, so far, too, we've not been able to clone each other. A lot of people celebrating, by the way, because of that. But, no, you know, again, we do have limited resources. The reality is COVID has been a challenge for all of us, and this is one of the side effects. And I was discussing last night with a fan, actually the Bobcats, and I said, look, actually I've only missed one championship game, and that was in boys basketball since about 1994 involving the KSAC team, and that was back in 2003. I was best man at a wedding in Florida, and I believe that was Clarion Limestone playing in that, or it was not Clarion Limestone, it was Keystone actually playing in that one as well. So either way, we can't be there, but we can be here, and we've got one we're looking forward to. You know, anytime a team makes it into the state playoffs, it has been a successful and rewarding season. However, this Lady Panther squad, they don't want it to end tonight, and certainly with any luck, it won't have to end, partner.
All right, we'll take our first time out here of the night. We'll pause about 3 minutes. We'll be back to Keystone High School. Windber Keystone tonight, opening round of the girls' AA state playoffs. And those are live here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Just minutes south of downtown Clarion on Route 68, CNA Trees has been in the nursery, landscape, greenhouse, garden center, and gift room business for 30 years. With over an acre of retail, a great place to find that perfect plant, tree, or gift for you or a friend. We have you covered on your landscape projects and home decor from start to finish. Stop by CNA Trees, 1.5 miles south of Clarion Mall on Route 68. Open 7 days a week. Be sure to follow us on Facebook.
This is Corey. He made 2 big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Lorelei Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Lorelei Clinic.
Homeowners and do-it-yourselfers, right now is a great time to redo your kitchen into a space you'll love. At Kale's Factory Direct Kitchens, we'll help you design and build a beautiful custom-built hardwood kitchen that will last. And you'll save money. How? At Kale's, there are never middleman markups, hidden charges, or sales commissions that could add 40%. Don't overpay for your kitchen cabinets at big box stores. Get them direct from Kale's Factory Direct.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
We want to say thanks. thanks, of course, to our customers. After all, you're the reason we're here, and your support means everything to us. But as we all face the disruptions of this unprecedented time, we owe special appreciation to our community's first responders, medical professionals, and caregivers. In today's battle for the health of our families and neighbors, we're in your debt for your heroism, generosity, and caring. Thank you.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, the governor, Bob Dunkel. Tyler Oakes over there on the video camera tonight. They wouldn't let Dustin back into school after he left today. That's what I heard.
You probably heard the correct answer.
We're the Carly Tire pregame show, and time to take a look at the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning players to watch in this one. Of course, for these Panthers, we're very familiar with the Lady Panthers, but Windber comes in. They've got a trio of scorers, a couple in double figures and one pretty close in odd. You got Gay, Kaminsky, both Gay at 12.9, Kaminsky at 11.9. So this is a team at 19-2 coming in, or 19-1, excuse me. Pretty efficient basketball team.
Well, they are, Mike, and I think one of the big challenges will be handling Amanda Kaminsky. Kaminsky has that size. She's 6 foot. She's strong. She's got a lot of coordination. She's been fun to watch in the warm-ups here in the early going. Jeannie Gay, another young lady. She actually leads the team in scoring, but Gay at 5'7" is pretty much what we're used to seeing out of a lot of the KSAC. So that size not as big of a factor, but there are multiple players again at that 5'7" height. Mike, you mentioned it. You're probably going to see 3 big scores, but the challenge is too, again, because you have had limited access tape-wise and scouting, you've got to play everybody pretty much straight up at least for the first quarter or two, I think, just to find out exactly how potent this offense is.
And, you look over at those Lady Panthers, of course, led by the young lady in Lauer with the 1,000-point scorer here at Keystone High School, Emily Lauer. But a great supporting cast as well. The Power Bowser inside had a really strong game in that championship game. In the paint, Dunlap, Hurlbrink, Weaver, some of the starters as well.
Yeah, and this is where, a ball game like this, Bowser is a player who I think really has to, once again, have another strong game. Now, what she has benefited from was actually facing Foreigner of Red Bank Valley. There was a young lady that, can go ahead and mix it up, go toe-to-toe, has the physical size. So that's a direct result of playing tough competition. You're going to be better for it. Hopefully that pays big dividends really tonight for this Keystone squad. Mike, you did mention, of course, Lauer, an outstanding season this year. Weaver, another young lady who has been very successful and certainly a key part of the squad. Ultimately, if you want to come away with a win in a state playoff game, you got to have 5 out there making big contributions. Also, it helps if you can bring a player or 2 in off the bench, get quality minutes of play as well.
Again, those key players in the ball game brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And we'll take one more time out. We're going to come back. We'll have the governor's keys to the game. That's all on the way. We'll pause about another 3 minutes, and we'll return here to Keystone High School. It is the girls' opening round of the AA state playoffs. It is Windber here at Keystone tonight. Girls action. It is Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 and state playoff basketball right here on exploreClarion.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck.
Sweet Basil Italian Restaurant and Bar in Shippenville offers daily specials for dine-in or takeout. Burger Sunday, Ravioli Monday, Lasagna Tuesday, Wings on Wednesday, Pasta Night Thursday, Fish Friday, and Prime Rib Saturday. In addition to the popular specials, there's a wide variety of pasta, pizzas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and homemade desserts. There's an option on the menu for every member of the family. Sweet Basil crafts their own bread, dough, sauces, and pies to give an authentic Italian cuisine and a one-of-a-kind experience. Sweet Basil, located off of exit 60 of I-80 on Paint Boulevard, strives to invest in the local economy by supporting local farmers and using and promoting their products. To view their menu, visit Sweet Basil Italian Restaurant and Bar on Facebook. Call 814-226-7013 to place your takeout order.
At Tri-County Homes, we strive to keep you, our customer, involved in the process of building your dream home and making sure it is the perfect design to fit your needs. While the home of your dreams may come from one of our many floor plans, others may want to redesign a plan to make that home the perfect home. Make adjustments to the floor plans, choose additional options, and much more. The best part is, you don't need any experience. Even when brought a quick idea drawn on a simple dinner napkin, it's no problem for the designers at Tri-County Homes. We can take your idea and turn it into your dream home. So break out all of those great home ideas and stop in or call today. Let's turn your dreams into reality. See more at TriCountyHomes.com. Stop in or call toll-free 1-800-540-1295. Free factory tours are also available.
This is the EYT Media Network.
Right back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel, more popular governor in the state than the one elected. Right here, sitting
You're not
to
setting
the
the
left.
bar very high.
Tyler Oaksall here as we roll tonight. We're at the Carly Tire pregame show. Great you could be along with us here this evening. Girls AA state playoff opening round, Keystone and Windber tonight. Windber making the long drive up here to Keystone. And this is certainly a formidable team, 19-1 on the season. And they are led, as we talked a little bit about some of those key players, by some very adept scorers. They got some size inside, and that's the thing we're going to see tonight. Bob, when you look at your keys to the game brought to you by Gatesman Auto Body, I'm sure a lot of that factors into the equation.
Yeah, no question about that. I think the biggest key for Windber, they want to keep this ball game under 45 points. In other words, they don't want to have to score any more than 45. If they do, it could present a bit of a challenge because, you know, their big key, Mike, their MO is they play strong defense out there. They do have a strong inside game. They're not going to come out and have one player light it up for 25, 30 points. They know that. They realize that that's not their kind of game. They do not want to get in a catch-up scenario. They want to take high percentage shots. I think also they want to play a physical style play. They want to test just how well Keystone matches up against them in the early going. Now for Keystone, I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of things change. I think, again, the fact that they played a team such as Red Bank Valley a couple of times this year, they're going to learn an awful lot about how to handle some of that size and how to handle some of the aggressive play. And I think that's the beauty of this conference. It gave them the opportunity to be exposed to that. Oftentimes, you and I have watched a number of these games, Mike. You get in the state playoffs, and it becomes a more physical game. And many of our teams struggle against that physical style play. Well, anybody who's had the opportunity to watch these Lady Bulldogs, Red Bank Valley over the last couple of seasons, that program is not afraid to play physical. And actually, the teams who play them, I think, really are growing and learning how to handle that. And I think that's going to be important for Keystone tonight. Big key here, too, Mike, got to make some good decisions. Oftentimes, we do see this team lean towards that three-point shot. Remember, and I say this 1,000 times, it's not because I don't have anything else to say, but if you're on with that three, there's not a problem with you shooting it, lock in, fire. But if you're not, you have to get out of that MO. You've got to play good, solid basketball, take it strong to the hoop. But that will be a big challenge because you're dealing with a team that likes to play physical.
All right, momentarily here, we're going to send it to the PA announcer here at Keystone High School. We'll have the team introductions, the anthem, and more coming up. It's Windber getting set to take on Keystone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's PIAA first round Class 2A playoffs between the Windber Lady Trailers and your very own Keystone Anthems. At this time, everyone please stand and gentlemen kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you go. The team introductions here at Keystone High School. We're just about set to go. Glad you could be with us tonight here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com. Getting underway with this one. And again, the starting lineup brought to you by Janie Montgomery Scott for Keystone. It'll be Lauer, Dunlap, Hurlbrink, Weaver, and Bowser. For Windber, the Lady Ramblers, Ott, Tokai, Ashbrook, Gay, and Kaminsky will be the starters for them. And we're just about ready to go, Governor.
You know, Mike, as you approach a state playoff game, oftentimes a lot of jitters out there. You got to take a deep breath and remember, look, it's the same game you've played forever. Just a little bigger stakes, so to speak, because and really shouldn't be that much different already than District 9 playoffs because you realize you had to win. There was no consa game to go to. But, again, certainly we know that there is no consa game from here on out. It wasn't to begin with. There sure isn't now.
Well, here we go. The two teams ready to go at the center circle. It's Kaminsky going up against Hurlbrink. Here's the tip controlled by the Lady Ramblers. They'll have the basketball. Tokai on the right side, long shot taken. That shot's off the mark. That was odd, actually, and we're going to have a push. Nope, they're going to say that it hit the support.
Nice strong look there. Launched the three, didn't go, didn't take long. Only 9 seconds of the ball game, and a quick turnover here by Keystone.
That full court pressure put on by the Lady Ramblers. Taking the ball to bounds, it will be Gay.
Both teams showing a little bit of the early jitters here.
Ball inbounded to Tokai, and then up top, Gay passes into the lane. Tokai passes off to the left side. The shot off the mark, put back go by Kaminsky. It's no good, but she'll be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot a couple here for Windber. Just underway. It's a Kale's Kitchens first quarter here.
Had the opportunity to see Kaminsky a little bit during the course of warm-ups. Carries herself very well. Bends the knees here, releases. Shot is nothing but net. Money in the bank.
She's a 6-footer, too. Listed on the roster.
Dribbles multiple times, releases. Shot's good. Around the cage a little wee bit and goes in. Money in the bank. That's Amanda Kaminsky. First 2 points of the ball game.
Here's Weaver getting the ball across the timeline here for the Lady Panthers. They get through that pressure. 2-0 here. Lady Ramblers lead. Weaver down the right side to the corner. Comes back up top, hands it off to Lauer. Lauer lost the basketball, and it's going to be taken away by Ott. Here's Ott with it. Ott passes off to Tokai. Back to Ott. Ott left side, top of the key. To the right side to Tokai as they play a little bit of catch up top.
And defense here by this Lady Panther squad.
Kaminsky to the left to Gay. Gay into the lane. Driving scoop shot. No good. The ball comes out. Reined in by Tokai. Tokai up top it goes. To the right side to Ott. Ott dumps it back down into the paint. Over to Kaminsky. Her shot no good. Got the rebound. Put back good. And it's 4-0. Lady Ramblers. And we get a timeout taken quickly here. A quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's in timeouts are brought to you by Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning in Shippenville. 782-3280 is the number for them. Well, Bob, quickly you see Kaminsky inside showing that presence with that size.
Oh, absolutely, and I think really if you're Windber, you're going to feed her multiple times and, again, try and get Keystone a little bit of foul trouble. Now, good job here on the timeout on their part because they want to take this timeout, make sure everybody's on the same page on just how you're going to defend her. Because otherwise, if you let her have that much space, that much real estate, she's going to have more than 11.9 points per ball game that she comes in with.
See the full court pressure again being put on by Windber. Taking the ball out of bounds. Dunlap here for the Lady Panthers. She'll inbound it to Weaver. Weaver is going to be picked up immediately. Dumps the ball ahead, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Boy, I'll tell you what, Kaminsky came in there, almost got the steal.
She played that perfectly. She did tip it out of bounds, couldn't reel it in, but made the break it during the course of the pass. Good hustle on her part.
Ball into Lauer. Lady Panthers trail here 4-0. Opening moments here of quarter number one. Weaver dumps it down. Wide open. Bowser layup. Good. Nice job there as Weaver saw Bowser cutting to the hoop for two.
Like the play call. Very simple, fundamental. These two have done that many times during the course of the season.
Ball dumped down into the paint. Here's the shot by Gay. It's good. Scoop that in, and it's 6-2 here as Windber leads. And almost another steal on that pressure, but Lauer's going to get it across half court here. She'll hand it off to Weaver. Weaver down the right side of the lane. Weaver putting it up strong. It's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Ashbrook.
Mike, you won't see it in the stats. That play created again by Kaminsky creates the traffic there.
Gay right side. Dumps it down into Kaminsky. Kaminsky has her pocket pick. We're going to get a held ball. And Land Pro possession arrow will point into the direction of the Lady Panthers.
Didn't get a good eye there. Didn't have the angle. I think that was Dunlap that got a hand, tied that one up. But great play on her part.
Ball to Lauer, then over to Weaver. She'll get it across the timeline quickly down the left side of the lane. Weaving her way does Weaver, but spins back around, comes back up top. To the right side, wide open. Hurlbrink shot on the right side. And Hurlbrink rattles the cage, and it goes. Two-pointer on the right side makes it 6-4.
Yeah, great shot there by Hurlbrink. Sometimes she was that wide open as a player, you tend to draw attention. She was patient, waited for the ball to come, launched it, made it count.
Tokai up top to Kaminsky. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It stays Windber basketball.
A nice little heads-up play there by Ott, letting it go.
Ball being taken out of bounds by Gay. Gets it into Tokai. Tokai into the paint, kicks it right side. Ott shot on the way. Ott is good. It's a three-pointer, and it's 9-4 Windber.
That was a rainmaker on that shot, Michael.
Lauer ahead to Weaver. Here's Weaver into the lane. Dumps it down to Bowser, but it's a little too long for Bowser. Ball out of bounds back to Windber.
Look, it's only a two-possession ball game. Want to be a little more patient. The tendency is you want to hurry up, get the shot off. You got to take a deep breath once in a while. No use in getting really excited this early in the ball game. Just 5 minutes on the clock here. Opening quarter play. Great to have you with us in the 9-4 ball game.
Tokai to the right side. Gay three-pointer on the way. That shot off the back of the rim. Rebound Ott. Shot just inside the arch. Banks that one home. And it's 11-4 here, Lady Ramblers.
It's a little old school. That's what you like to see. Partner Ott, by the way, 5 points now.
Lauer lost the basketball. Now we get a fight for it. Lauer saved it somehow. Gets it to Weaver. Here's Weaver across the timeline. Weaver to the free throw line. Driving into the lane. Puts it up over Kaminsky. Shot no good. Rebound Kaminsky. Now dumps that ball ahead, but Hurlbrink's going to save
Great
it.
hustle.
Yes, gets it back to Lauer. Here we go back the other way. 11-4. Lady Ramblers lead. Ball handed to Weaver at the top of the key. Bounce pass out to Dunlap. Dunlap hands it off here to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink to the right corner. Weaver fakes, drives. Now to Bowser. Shot from the right elbow. That shot off the back of the rim. No good. The rebound knocked, and we're going to have a foul called here. The rebound was by Ashbrook, and I think they're going to get Dunlap on the foul.
Yeah, just in case there are two players going after the ball, trying to make a play. The unfortunate thing is just a little too much contact there by Dunlap.
Score remains 11-4. Kale's Kitchen's first quarter here on the EYT Media Network. We want to welcome into the folks from Windber that I know are tuning in to watch tonight. Do want to welcome you to our network. Hopefully we do a good job for you here for your Lady Ramblers. Here's a pass inside. Tokai puts up that reverse layup. Had to, or she was going to travel. The shot's off the mark. Bowser takes it away.
Yeah, that's one of those plays there. Tokai didn't really want to launch it. Had no choice. Otherwise, the travel going to be caught.
3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Lauer to Bowser, up top to Hurlbrink. She'll fire the three-point shot. It's on the way. And how about that from Hurlbrink? That's an Eric Schick Agency three-pointer, and it's 11-7.
You knew from point of release that was going to be nothing but net. Smooth. Fantastic shot out of Hurlbrink.
Ott to the left side to Kai. To the left corner to Gay. Fakes, takes the shot on the baseline. And they're going to call the foul here. Going to call before the shot. That's going to go on Hurlbrink.
Going to say just a little too much contact. That's her first. That is the team's third.
Ball to Kaminsky, right back into Gay. Gay kicks it out here to Ott. Ott, three-pointer on the way. Shot no good. Fight for the basketball. Lauer comes down with the rebound, and the foul's going to be called on Ashbrook. Ashbrook, a little too pushy there from behind.
It's one of those deals, her momentum, she couldn't put the brakes on completely. The official on top of that. Great position to make the call.
Pressure still put on by Windber on the inbound. Weaver gets it across to Hurlbrink. Now Weaver controls near the center circle. Hurlbrink, right side, foul line extended beyond the arch. To the right side to Bowser. Bowser in the corner, now dribbles up top to Weaver.
Like the telltale sign here is Lauer and Weaver looking for their first points in the ball game.
Hurlbrink fires another three-pointer. How about Weaver? Couple in a row for Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink with that second one, and it's 11-10. Ball to the right side. Here's Gay. Gay looking for somewhere to go. Comes back out here to Tokai. Now passes off. Here's Gay's shot, three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good. Fight for the ball. Ball's going to be blocked away as Ashbrook got the rebound, but Keystone comes out with it. It's 11-10. It was 11-4 in favor of Windber, and Keystone has come back with 6 unanswered. Ball into the paint, tipped, and it's going to be stolen away, though. It was tipped into the hands of Odd. Here's Odd with it. Going to go coast to coast. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound, Gay, put back. That's no good. Fight for the basketball in the paint. Who's going to come down with it? It's Weaver with the basketball. Minute 40 to go.
Good job there by Weaver. Wrap and protect the ball. Looked like sure points on the board, but opportunity here for Keystone to take their first lead in the ball game.
Here's Weaver, and she's going to be pushed. Tokai will be nailed with the push.
Does it surprise you? Now, the officials have been calling this consistent throughout the game. It seems to be a little tighter than what we would normally see a state playoff game.
Ball comes in to Weaver. Weaver to Dunlap, left side top of the key. Minute 29, 11-10. Windber's lead here in the Kale's Kitchens first. Ball dumped into Dunlap, but blocked away there by Kaminsky. Turned around, and Kaminsky was there. Nowhere to go. Ball to the corner, Tokai into Kaminsky. Kaminsky down, and that shot is good by Ashbrook. Good pass from Kaminsky to Ashbrook. It's 13-10. Lauer across the timeline. Lauer down the left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Dunlap. Then up top it goes to Weaver. Weaver passes off to Dunlap. Shot on the baseline. No good. Rebound Kaminsky. 51 seconds to go here in the quarter. Looks like Takai's going to be happy just to play for the last shot here for the Lady Ramblers.
No need to push it up the court. I think they got to be pleased with their performance thus far.
Tokai takes the shot from the left elbow. It's good by Tokai, and it's 15-10. 30 seconds. Keystone now.
Tokai with her first points in the ball game with that shot.
Full court pressure. Ball stolen by Kaminsky. It's a 3-on-1. Kaminsky bounce pass to the right side, then underneath back to Kaminsky. Lost the ball. Gets it back to Gay. Has it blocked by Dunlap. And Dunlap comes out with it. We're going to get a jump ball, held ball with 12 seconds. Lane Pro possession arrow says it's Windber basketball.
What a nice read to initially set up that steal. Kaminsky unable to capitalize on it, however.
Gay to inbound. Right to Kaminsky. Kaminsky's going to be fouled by Bowser. And Kaminsky will go to the line to shoot a couple here. Foul will be rung up on Bowser. That'll be the fourth here against Keystone.
Kaminsky had 4 points early on in this ball game. Has been scoreless for quite a while here. She heads to the line. Again, she has 4. Ott has 5. Takai with 2. Ashbrook with 2. And Gay with 2. That shot's good. Mike, one of the earmarks of a good quality team is the fact that they have success from the free throw line. Right now, Windber is 3 of 3 in the ball game. Next shot's up, and good. Money in the bank. 4 for 4 in the night.
17-10. Windber extends that lead again to 7. Ball up top, and we get a held ball tie up top here, and the Land Pro possession arrow points at Keystone. So the Lady Panthers will have it. 4 seconds. They got a shot here. Ball comes in. There's Weaver on the baseline. Blocked by Takai. 1 second. Weaver put back. No good. And that's where we end the quarter. It's 17-10 in favor of Windber. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Lorelei Clinic, District 9 and State Playoff Basketball. Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com.
Hi.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. Father, Jim Carroll, and son, Ian, are now the co-owners of the newly expanded 5,500 square foot facility that is now open and ready for business. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you. Make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All-American Awards and Engravings quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Right back to action we go here. Second quarter, it's a next step therapy. Second quarter, Windber will have the basketball to start. They lead 17-10 girls AA opening round of the state playoffs here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. Ball up top, Gay will pass it off to Kaminsky. Kaminsky with the basketball, driving into the lane. Kaminsky going between players, scoop shot, good. What a move, it's 19-10 Windber.
Mike, I would feed her the ball all night and say, take it strong to the paint. Do that until Keystone comes up with a way to stop her.
Here's Lauer. Nope, that's Weaver in the paint. Weaver puts up the shot. Weaver got it to go over top of Kaminsky. Good shot by her, and it's 19-12.
That is the first points of the ball game out of Josie Weaver. Again, great example. Take it strong to the hoop. Ultimately, either you're going to increase your percentage of getting the shot to fall, or you might even get to go to the charity stripe yourself.
Ball up top, that's Ott. Passes off here to Gay. Gay looking into the lane, finds Kaminsky. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, but it's last off of Kaminsky. Good job by Bowser to get that interrupted. Keystone ball.
Yeah, credit Bowser there being in great position. Disrupts the timing.
Lauer pushes it across the timeline to the free throw line, and then over here to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink, a couple big three-pointers in this one. Weaver back up top to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink to the corner to Weaver. Weaver driving into the lane. Finds Hurlbrink again, and then the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Gay. Ball stays Keystone basketball, 6.5 to go here in the second.
19-12. Keystone has trailed throughout this one.
Had cut it to within 1 point at one time. Since then, have been outscored 7-2. The ball stolen away. Here's Gay going the other way. Gay down the right side of the lane. The shot is no good. Put back, though, by Takai is no good. Ott with the rebound. Here's Ott. Comes back up top to Kaminsky. Kaminsky passes off, and they're going to get everything set up here. Takai will work the offense here for the Lady Ramblers.
Lady Ramblers, a very patient team, and you're seeing it now. Don't want to squander this opportunity. Up by 7.
Ball up top.
Like that battle between Bowser and Kaminsky in the paint.
Here's Gay on the right side. Bounce pass. Shot taken by Ashbrook. It's no good. Rebound by Kaminsky. Her putback no good, but fouled by Bowser. That'll be the second on Bowser. Bowser a little frustrated, but I think Bowser played well there.
Yeah, you're in no man's land. Bowser's doing a great job. I think, again, I like that matchup. She's playing pretty aggressive defensive. It's what you have to do. If you don't, Kaminsky's going to lock him and fire all night. So nice job by Bowser. Does get rung up for the foul. Shot's good. That is 9 points to the ball game. So Kaminsky coming in, checked in 11.9. She is at 9 right now. Make it 10. Mike, 6 of 6 from the free throw line is this Windber squad.
Well, they're up by 9 again. 5:44 to go here in the second. That ball loose. That pressure to getting the turnover. Kaminsky picks it up. Now the ball down the court. Here's Gay driving down the left side of the lane. Gay kicks it back up top to Kai with the shot. It's in and out, no good. The ball goes out of bounds, but it goes to Keystone. Last touch by Kaminsky. See those infamous Keystone rims there on that one.
For our Windber listeners, we have an ongoing joke here. These rims aren't as bad as what they used to be. Boy, they used to be non-forgiving.
Here's Weaver. Weaver to the right side to Lauer. Lauer driving into the lane. Lauer puts up the runner. It's off the mark. The ball comes out, and Gay is going to come up with the basketball. Ahead to Takai,
who wisely slows it down. Again, I mentioned in the broadcast, top of the broadcast, they really don't want to have to score more than 45 points to win this ballgame. Deep three taken, does not go.
And the ball saved by Ott. And then back up top to Gay to the right side to Kaminsky on the backside, but a little too hard of a pass there for Ashbrook. Checking in here for the Ramblers will be Harmony Jablon.
And seeing that pass from Kaminsky, You're near it. You almost got to catch that in self-defense. It's going to leave a mark if it hits your body.
Foul called. We're going to have a reach from behind. Fouls will be called here on Gay.
And for Gay, that is her first. That's the team's third.
4:50 to go in this next step therapy second quarter. It's a 9-point lead here for the Lady Ramblers. Girls opening round of the AA state playoffs. Live here at Explore Clarion. Glad you could be along with us here tonight. Shot inside is good by Weaver on the left side. 21-14. So Weaver getting the Lady Panthers back on the board, down by 7.
Weaver's got 4 points in the ball game. Charles' teammate Danae Hurlbrink, who's got 8.
Okay, fakes, drives around the defense down the left side of the lane, dumps it off to Kaminsky. Kaminsky shot good, 23-14. Tough answer trying to get an answer there for Kaminsky.
Well, and that's a smart play defensively. Look, there was no chance you were going to stop her. Give her the points. You know, why commit the foul and send her to the free throw line? Get yourself in foul trouble later.
Hurlbrink shots off the mark, no good. Kaminsky is going to step out of bounds, though, tried to save it. But the foot hits the line. Keystone basketball underneath their own hoop. We do have a shoe tying going on here. We'll get all set up to Kai. We'll take care of that.
Your favorite part of the ball game, tying
our shoe came on. Todd, we were out of the game. Coach pull us. Ball comes in. Flowers shot on the baseline, no good. We used to actually put tape over them so they wouldn't come undone.
Yeah, but see, the part of the story you're not telling everybody is you guys played with a stuffed ball. It was not inflated with air.
We were excited because, you know, the shoes we got? They bought them for us. Nike Canvas. We were excited.
Shot is up, and it's good.
People are like, Nike made Canvas?
Way back when. Analytic shot off the mark.
Rebound is by Kaminsky. 8-point lead for Windber. They've got the basketball. 3:50 to go here in the second. Ott passes off to Jablon. Jablon back to the right side to Ott. Finds Takai. Takai splits the defense down the lane. Scoop shot good. 25-15. And now Windber up to their biggest lead of the game. It's 10.
Yeah, for Takai now. It is
stolen. Takai hands it off. Here's Gay down the right side. Basket good on the steal. It's now 27-15. Pressure put on. Here's Lauer. Lauer to Bowser. Bowser shot good. Good transition that time for Keystone. And the lead back to 10. Takai brings it across the timeline. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. DeBlon lost the ball, picks it back up. Right in, wide open Gay, shot good. Found Gay cutting, and it's 29-17. Here's Weaver down the right side. Weaver in the corner. Weaver, one-hand pass to Hurlbrink, but it goes off Hurlbrink and out of bounds, and it goes to Keystone. Checking back into the ball game, Ashbrook comes in here for Jablon. 12-point lead for the Lady Ramblers.
Again, Ramblers want to take their time here, be patient.
Wide open underneath. Ashbrook shot good. She's fouled. No, she's not. I thought I heard a whistle, but no foul. It's just a two-pointer. It's 31-17. Lead is 14. There's a whistle. We're going to have a timeout taken, and a smart timeout, too, by Josh Ames here at Keystone. He's going to talk it over. 2:18 to go here in this quarter, Bob. 31-17 as Windber starting to pull away here. Timeouts brought to you by Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning in Shippenville.
It's a great timeout. You don't want the game to slip away. Circle the wagons a little bit. Try and get the players on the same page. Biggest key is you have to focus. You have to focus on the defensive side, not lose sight. You know what happens a lot of times you're out there, you're so focused on 4, but not all 5 defenders, and you get an easy bucket that happens, and that's just something that you can ill afford now as you trail by 14 in this one.
Keystone don't have the basketball. The windmill right in front of us here at the scorer's table. They trail by 14. Ball comes in to Lauer. Lauer across the timeline. Hands it off to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink to Weaver. Weaver down the right side. Not a Lauer. Lauer at the free throw line. She'll take the shot. The 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound is by Hurlbrink. The ball's tipped by Gay. Ball loose. And Lauer's going to be able to bring it back across. It was touched by Gay. Here's Lauer to Weaver. And now to Dunlap. Dunlap hands it to Hurlbrink. Minute 45. And into the paintball, blocked away by Kaminsky. Yep, good call. We go the other way. Here's Gay. Bounce pass over to Kai. Shot good, and it's 33-17 as Windber now starting to pull away. And we have a violation on the inbound by Keystone to give Windber the basketball.
And that's what happens. You fall behind. You're down by 16. You have a mental lapse.
Right in. Ashbrook shot blocked away by Bowser.
But that's a great way to respond, getting the block.
Here's Weaver now with a minute 22 to go. Weaver into the paint, gets tied up. We'll get a held ball. The Land Pro possession arrow says it's Keystone basketball. And, of course, at Land Pro, you can go see the guy right to my left, the Governor Bob Dunkel, will take care of you. Be a nice fresh cup of coffee and sell you a big tractor.
Yeah, this time of year, pretty much if the lights are on, I'm probably around.
Minute 17, the ball comes into Dunlap, down back to the corner to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink comes up top of the key near the center circle, right into Lauer. Lauer's going to be hit there by Kaminsky. They're going to call her for the hold, and Lauer will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Keystone 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Lauer connected on that earlier shot. Shot is up and good. Right now they're all big shots here, partner, whether it's from the free throw line or from the field. Keystone has to connect on these. And that shot's good.
Good shooting. Makes it 33-19. It's a 14-point lead for Windber. Minute 5 to go here in the second quarter. Next step therapy second. Takai to the right side. Spins around at the right elbow. Passes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Gay. Here's Gay at the top of the key. Back to Ashbrook. And then back to Ott. Ott works it near the center circle. Finds Kaminsky. Right into Gay. Gay puts it up strong. Scoop shot. Doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Hurlbrink. And Hurlbrink's going to be fouled. We'll call the hold. See who this is rung up on. It goes on Ashbrook. That's going to be her second. Team sixth.
Actually, you know what? They're going to give that to Gay.
Okay.
Ashbrook in the area. They like to go with Gay. That's her second. That'll be the team sixth.
33 seconds. Keystone will bring it across the timeline. Here's Dunlap over to Weaver. Weaver left side into the lane. Weaver's going to be fouled. We're going to have a bump there called on Ott. And that's going to send, should be Weaver up to the line for the 1-and-1. Yep, there we go.
A very important opportunity here for Weaver. Has 4 points. And exiting the ball game will be Gay. Checking in will be James, Alexis James. Shots up and rattles a cage and falls. Making a 33-20 ball game. Windber has led throughout. Shots up, and that's money in the bank.
So 25 seconds. Lead is 12 points here for Windber.
Set on this, don't shoot till you have to.
Ball off the fingertips of Kaminsky. Here comes Lauer. They can cut it to under 10 here on this possession. Ball to the right side to Weaver. Weaver into the lane, puts up the shot. And they're going to call the double dribble here against Weaver. The turnover with 9 seconds. Windber gets it back.
Yeah, the double dribble created by the traffic that Kaminsky created by getting positioning.
Down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Takai to Kaminsky. Kaminsky shot on the baseline. It's off the front of the rim, and they can't get the putback. It's 33-21 as we go to halftime as Windber leads Keystone here in this girls' AA playoff game. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with more for you coming up here at halftime. And the score again, 33-21, Windber leading Keystone at the half, and you're listening to Lorelei Clinic State Playoff action. It's all live here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
At Tri-County Homes, we strive to keep you, our customer, involved in the process of building your dream home and making sure it is the perfect design to fit your needs. While the home of your dreams may come from one of our many floor plans, others may want to redesign a plan to make that home the perfect home. Make adjustments to the floor plans, choose additional options, and much more. The best part is you don't need any experience. Even when brought a quick idea drawn on a simple dinner napkin, it's no problem for the designers at Tri-County Homes. We can take your idea and turn it into your dream home. So break out all of those great home ideas and stop in or call today. Let's turn your dreams into reality. See more at TriCountyHomes.com. Stop in or call toll-free 1-800-540-1295. Free factory tours are also available.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Repair located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Just minutes south of downtown Clarion on Route 68, CNA Trees has been in the nursery, landscape, greenhouse, garden center, and gift room business for 30 years. With over an acre of retail. A great place to find that perfect plant, tree, or gift for you or a friend. We have you covered on your landscape projects and home decor from start to finish. Stop by CNA Trees, 1.5 miles south of Clarion Mall on Route 68. Open 7 days a week. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Just minutes south of downtown Clarion on Route 68, CNA Trees has been in the nursery.
Homeowners and do-it-yourselfers, right now is a great time to redo your kitchen into a space you'll love. At Kale's Factory Direct Kitchens, we'll help you design and build a beautiful custom-built hardwood kitchen that will last. And you'll save money. How? At Kale's, there are never middleman markups, hidden charges, or sales commissions that could add 40%. Don't overpay for your kitchen cabinets at big box stores. Get them direct from Kale's Factory Direct.
We want to say thanks. Thanks, of course, to our customers. After all, you're the reason we're here, and your support means everything to us. But as we all face the disruptions of this unprecedented time, we owe special appreciation to our community's first responders, medical professionals, and caregivers. In today's battle for the health of our families and neighbors, we're in your debt for your heroism, generosity, and caring. Thank you.
All right, back at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel, Tyler Oakes, all here tonight, 33-21 at the half. It is Windber leading Keystone here in the girls' opening round of the AA state playoffs, and we're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime show. Time to take a look at those Red Bank Chevrolet stats.
Well, Mike, leading the way here for Windber, it is Amanda Kaminsky, 12 points. It's really no surprise for us, as we anticipated a big game out of Kaminsky. 6 points each out of Gina Kay and Samantha Takai, and 5 points out of Riley Ott, 4 points out of Kylie Ashbrook. As a team, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, have connected on 1 3-pointer in the ballgame. For Keystone, balanced attack on their part. Danae Hurlbrink, 8 points in the ballgame, a couple of 3-pointers out of her, and 6 points out of Josie Weaver, 4 points out of Natalie Bowser, 3 out of Emily Lauer. I think the big numbers here, when we talk about numbers inside numbers, would be the fact that Lauer and Weaver did not get their first points until the second quarter play, and I think that's certainly proved to be part of the factor here. But take nothing away from this Windber group. They played some good defense. They manufactured some turnovers. They put themselves in position to be up here by 12 points because they haven't been able to execute.
Member of the M&B group.
Now, I think the big key, Mike, as we take a look for Keystone, they're going to have to come out and respond. They're going to have to chisel away at this. Again, you didn't get down overnight, 1 or 2 possessions. Don't force anything. You should be in good shape.
All right, we'll take one more quick timeout. We'll pause just a couple of minutes, and we're going to come back to Keystone High School, 33-21 the score here at halftime. Windber leads Keystone. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic State Playoff Action. It's live on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today. Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today. Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today. Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the...
This is Corey. He made 2 big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
All right, here we go. Just about set here in this third quarter. It's almost the end here of the halftime. First United National Bank halftime show, the Fun Bank. Bob, quick. Gatesman's Auto Buddy, what do you think each team needs to do here to either hold on or come up with a win?
Mike, we always take a look at the visitors first. We'll continue that trend tonight. I think it's really important for Windber to keep the foot on the accelerator. Ultimately I had a number. Typically they don't want the game to go much above 45 points. I think that looks like it's unfolding a little different. They seem to be in cruise mode, but you still have to continue to put up points because this Lady Panther squad likes to lock game and fire. And for Keystone, I think you have to start to take some chances now. On the defensive side, you have to manufacture turnovers, but you have to get points off the turnovers. If you can chisel away at that lead, if at the end of the third quarter you can be in 3 possessions or less, you have a great shot heading into the fourth.
Well, here we go. Just back underway. Windber has the basketball. As we get started, it is a Penn State DuBois third quarter. Bob refers down here in this country, Dubois. Ball right in. Gay going to take a drive to the hoop. Rejected by Hurlbrink. Or that was Lauer with the rejection. Big rejection by Lauer. But Ott gets it. But now Lauer again knocking that ball away. Fight for the basketball. We'll get a held ball, and it goes to Keystone. So Keystone kind of stepping up the pressure a little bit here in quarter number 3.
Love the effort you're seeing. You know, they realize, hey, you know, our season comes to an end if we don't win here.
Full court pressure put on here by Windber. Dunlap ahead to Weaver. Weaver gets it across the timeline to Lauer. Lauer working it into the lane. Dumps it off to Bowser. Shot good by Bowser, and we're at a 10-point game, 33-23.
Huge points out of Bowser. That'll give her 6 in the ball game.
Takai works it across the timeline to Kaminsky. Kaminsky takes the dribble. Brown's pass right side to Gay. Gay into the lane. Gay dumps that off and stolen away by Lauer. Here's Lauer with it coming up across half court down the right side of the lane, and a foul's going to be called. That is Ott getting called with the foul, but not a bad foul as that slows kind of that transition down.
Yeah, if Ott doesn't commit the contact, you're probably going to see an easy 2 points there. Again, for Keystone, got to take advantage. The inbound is deep, goes in the backcourt. That's okay.
You see Keystone trying to change the complexity of the game, stepping things up on their side.
Well, now's the time. Sometimes you got to go to page 34, and Kaminsky will flag that pass.
Here's Takai on the other end. Tried to go into the paint, but stolen away by Lauer. Saw Ott there open, but Lauer was there to take it away. 33-23, 6:40 to go here in this third quarter. Keystone trails by 3, or by 10. Here's the shot from the left side. Hurlbrink gets off the mark. Put back by Dunlap is good. And it's 33-25. The Lady Panthers back within 8.
Nice job there by Dunlap, Johnny on the spot.
Long shot taken off the mark. And Hurlbrink's there for the rebound. Hurlbrink will work it up the court. Gives it to Weaver. Weaver into the lane. Weaver tried to dump it off. Stolen by Kaminsky. Boy, she's got a big wingspan down there.
They're simply not able to get those easy points, which they relied on during the course of the season. They were using the size that Bowser has all season. Got a great matchup here between these two. We've got a Windber timeout.
It's a full timeout, too. 6:01 to go here in the quarter. 33-25 the score, and Keystone able to get within 8 points. It's a Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning timeout. 782-3280, the number for Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning. Want to let you know, too, tomorrow night we're going to be down at Karn City High School. We'll have the opening round of the boys AA playoffs tomorrow night for you. And then, depending on what happens tonight with Clarion and Johnsonburg, we're scheduled for Friday. If Clarion would come up with a win tonight, we certainly are confident in the Bobcats in that one.
Again, Mike, I think things have really started out great here for Keystone in the second half. Obviously, you got to within 8 points, and I think that's why we saw the Windber timeout. Basically want to circle the wagons here and make sure that everybody is on the same page, does Coach Pavlovsky. You can't take them home.
Nope.
You may as well take full advantage of them. He wants to get everybody on the same page. I like the look again so far what Keystone has done. You also see a level of confidence, too, in the players' faces.
Windber will take the ball out of bounds right in front of us here at the scorer's table. Ball comes into Takai, and we're underway just under 6 minutes to go in this Penn State DuBois third quarter. Takai up top, left side, bounce pass down into the paint, and the shot is good by Gay. 35-25, the lead back to 10.
Gay now 8 points in the ball game.
Weaver lost it out of bounds, and it goes back to Windber. The pass from Lauer going off of her.
He just took one of those strange bounces. Reminds you of the bounce you'd see of a baseball going to a shortstop.
Takai up top to Ott. Ott over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky looking in. Gay is picked up. But on the backside, that is Ashbrook, and she's going to be fouled. And Ashbrook's going to go to the line for a couple of free throws here for the Lady Ramblers.
As a team, Mike, they are 6 of 6. Ashbrook has 4 points in the ball game. Bends the knees, releases, shot's good, nothing but net. Well, it shouldn't surprise you, Mike, that there's only been one free throw missed in this ball game. It's Keystone's 5 of 6, Windber 7 of 7 from the free throw line. That shot is short.
Ball tip goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Windber basketball. Last touch by Keystone. So Windber will take out the ball right there in their front court. 5:21 to go here in the quarter, and it's a 11-point lead here for Windber. Ball comes into Takai. Takai at the free throw line. You're going to get a push here against Dunlap. Officials tightening up things again here just a little bit on some of those up-top pushes.
And oftentimes you hear us talk about that. Look, it's not an issue as long as it's consistent both ways, and they have been. The officials done a nice job tonight.
Greg Heath down in the corner helping the officials with the basketball. Coach Heath always willing to help out. Ball into Kaminsky, lost the basketball, tipped around, got it back, puts it up strong. That shot's no good, tipped out. Here's Weaver.
Keep on telling everybody, I'd like to know what Coach Heath has forgot about basketball.
It's a lot.
I would be a whole lot smarter guy. There's no question about it.
Bowser up top to Dunlap. Dunlap cross-court pass into the hands of Hurlbrink. Here's Hurlbrink over to Bowser on the right side. Finds Weaver. Weaver to the free throw line into the lane. Looking for a seam, and it goes off of the foot of Kaminsky and out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by Bowser. And the turnover gives it to Windber.
And Bowser just unable to come up with a handle on that one. And I think we're going to see a timeout. We do.
Another full timeout coming up, 4:47, 36-25 the score. As Windber leads Keystone tonight, and we did say too, tonight we do wish the best of luck. Clarion boys will be getting underway in about 15 minutes up at Johnsonburg in that district championship game as they take on Johnsonburg in that one. And we do want to encourage you too, when you're done listening to us, switch over to our friends at the Hound on 97.5. They're going to have the video feed of that game. We would have loved to have been there. You know, folks have asked us why we couldn't go. They're limiting. Here tonight, they were limited at 5 as well here at Keystone. Just 5 broadcasters or newspaper people or combination up at Johnsonburg. And Bob and I know of a couple guys that have to actually watch the game in the hallway through doors because they're not letting any more people in. So that would be the reasoning.
Yeah, it is, a tough but unfortunate situation. Ultimately, the good news is we as media will never win or lose a game anyway. So as long as there's someone to bring you the action, that's the big key. 4:47 on the clock here. It is a 36-25 ball game. Windber up by 11. An opportunity here for them to extend their lead.
Takai will work it up to the half-court line here for the Lady Ramblers.
Windber only 3 points here in the second half of play.
Ashbrook dumps it down into the paint to Kaminsky. Her shot's off the mark. Gets it back, put back. That's no good. Fight for the basketball. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it goes to Keystone.
I just wonder if fatigue's setting in a little wee bit out there.
Here's Lauer. Bounce pass over to Weaver. Weaver has the basketball driving. The ball comes up to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink over to Lauer. Here's Lauer into the lane. Lauer around defenders. Kicks it back out to Weaver. Weaver to the free throw line to Bowser to Dunlap. Dunlap hands it off to Lauer, then tipped out of bounds by Ott. Stays Keystone basketball.
Got to get this down to a 3-possession or less ball game here by the end of quarter number 3.
Weaver to the baseline to Hurlbrink. Shot good. Good give and go that time on the right side as Weaver goes to Hurlbrink cutting to the hoop. 36-27, the lead's 11. 3:55 to go here in the third. Ball right side to Gay. Gay cross-court pass to Ott in the left corner into Kaminsky, but it's off her hands and taken away by Bowser. That's the power of Bowser.
Credit Hurlbrink there because of her size and positioning. Forces the pass to be thrown high. And results a turnover.
Ball left side. Hurlbrink kicks it over to Weaver. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. And the rebound by Kaminsky.
Well, the shot didn't fall, but I love the look.
Here's Takai to Gay. Three-point shot by Gay. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink's going to bring that out. The foul's going to be called to push on Kaminsky. That'll be her second, team second. 36-27, Windber with 3:13 to go in the third.
Say that's a frustration foul there, partner. Both teams committing 2 fouls here in the second half. Now getting a little vocal, both sides.
Ball up top to Hurlbrink. Lost it, picked it back up. Takes a few dribbles to the right side. Picks up a pick, puts up the shot. It's short of the mark. Tipped over to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky will give it to Takai. 2:50 to go here in the quarter. Takai works it into the front court. Zone defense here by Keystone. Ball up top to Kaminsky in the right corner. To Takai, and back out it goes to Ott. Ott. Right in it goes to Ashbrook, and back up top. Takai, three-pointer, good on the right side. It's a two-pointer. They're going to say toes on the line, 38-27. Here's Weaver weaving her way, trying to find a seam with that pressure. Gets it, and we're going to have the foul up top. It'll either be Takai or Gay. And they're going to say it's on Gay. That'll be your third.
38-27 ball game with 2:18 remaining here. Quarter number 3. Great to have you with us.
Hurlbrink to the left corner to Bowser. Now Weaver back to Hurlbrink. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound by Weaver. Weaver double teamed underneath. She's going to spin back around, brings it back into the paint, takes the shot, and the ball rolls around. It goes, and it's 38-29. The lead is now 9 points. 3-possession game with 1:50 to go. Takai, right side. Ott, three-pointer on the way by Ott. In and out, no good. The ball off Ashbrook, tipped into the hands of Lauer. Here's Lauer pushing it up the court. Lauer down the right side of the lane. Knocked away by Ott, goes out of bounds. Great hustle by Ott to get in front of Lauer, but it stays Keystone basketball.
It looked like Shore points for Keystone. Forces them to reset here on the inbound.
Ball inbounded, but stolen away by Ott. Ott ahead to Gay. Gay with it to Takai. Takai down the left side of the lane, and the scoop layup good. 40-29. Windber leads. 1:24 to go here in the third.
This is a must-get points trip radio.
Ball to Dunlap. Dunlap works it up top. Down to the corner to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink passes up top to Bowser. Bowser comes to the right side. Back to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink over to Lauer. Lauer into the lane. Lauer around Kaminsky, and Kaminsky's going to be called for the foul. That'll be her third. And up to the line goes Lauer to shoot two.
It's a big one on Kaminsky. I think may want to see her come out of the game soon. You hate to see the potential for number 4 to occur with less than a minute. Shots up, and it's good.
Coach Pavlovsky kind of looked there. He's thinking. He does with 58 seconds.
I know I'd make the move, partner. Shot is good.
Here comes Takai with it, 55 seconds. It's a 9-point lead here for Windber. They led by 12 at halftime. Here's a shot by Ott. It's off the back of the rim, but goes. It goes up high and then down through. It's 42-31, 39 seconds.
Ott now 7 points the ball game. Trails both. Kaminsky's got 12 and Takai with 10.
Bowser reins it in. It was almost stolen away. Down to the right corner. Back up top to Weaver. Weaver at the free throw line. Weaver up top. Hurlbrink. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Weaver, the ball with got the rebound, but we do have the foul called in the paint, and that looks like it's going to go on Takai. No, they're going to call that on Ashbrook.
Should be on Ashbrook,
okay.
Yeah. Ashbrook made the initial contact. And they will make the move now to bring Kaminsky out. They will bring in Jablon.
19 seconds, 42-31 the score. Hurlbrink to inbound.
Got to get it in.
Ball comes into Lauer. Lauer in the paint. Lauer puts up the shot, rolls around, goes. It's 42-33, 14 seconds. 9 seconds. Here's Takai. Takai with 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Takai in, out to the corner. Jablon has it blocked by Weaver. Back to Jablon, but they're going to say that Weaver had stepped out of bounds on the block at 0.7 seconds. So they do have a chance to get off a quick shot. If it's Bob Dunkel, he can get off 3.
I'd be happy just to catch it.
Ball comes in, tipped out of bounds at the buzzer, and that's where we'll end the quarter. 42-33, Windber leads Keystone, and we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic State Playoff action on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Subject to underwriter's guidelines, review, and approval.
All right, here we go. Quarter number 4 is on the way. 42-33, Windber leads Keystone. Girls opening round of the state AA playoffs. Fourth quarter, it's a Jewbrook fourth quarter, and Windber will have the ball to start quarter number 4. So hold on, folks. It's going to get fun here. 9-point lead.
Well, in theory, you're still down to that 3-possession difference. You'd like to see it actually be more like, 5 points or less, the 2-possession, but you're at the 9 points.
Ashbrook with it, left side, top of the key. Comes up top to Kaminsky. Kaminsky had picked up her third foul late there in that third quarter. Bounce pass over to Ott.
This is where you want to display a lot of patience.
Ott has it tipped away by Lauer. It stays Windber basketball. Gay to take the ball out of bounds here.
Game clock at 7:38.
Ball into Kaminsky. Down to the corner. To Kai. To the left side. Into Kaminsky. Kaminsky, big move on the bottom block shot. No good. Rebound Bowser. Fight for the basketball. The hold's going to be called. If that goes on Kaminsky, we'll see. It's either Kaminsky or Ashbrook. It could be her fourth. But they're going to call that on Kaminsky. That's number 4.
That's huge now. I think she'll come out of the ball game. It's a risky move. You're up by 9. They make the substitution. James checks in. Now, if you're Keystone, you have to go strong to paint here.
Here we go. Lauer with, or that's Weaver with it across the timeline. Hands that off to Lauer. And Lauer's going to carry the basketball. Carried it as she came across the top of the key, so the turnover gives it back here to Windber.
Heard earlier in the ball game a couple of times. Fans wanting a carry did not get the carry call. We have a stoppage of play to tie the shoes.
We got a couple tying down here to get some tape for them.
And that's where if you were coaching, you'd encourage Velcro.
Maybe.
That's your favorite sound, that Velcro peeling open.
Here we go as Takai brings it across the timeline. Windber leads 42-33 with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. And James shots off the mark. There's Takai. Rebound put back in the paint. Rattles the cage. Doesn't go. Tipped around. Bowser comes down with the rebound. 6:50 clock turning. Here's Lauer now. 3-possession ball game. In this girls' opening round, AA playoffs. Driving to the hoop. Weaver shot good. And it's 42-35. And the lead is down to 7.
Next trip up the court, run the same play. You have the real estate to work with.
Here's Takai in the paint. Takai with the scoop shot. That's no good. Rebound. Takai got up and ripped away by Weaver. We're going to have a foul called against Windber.
A lot of contact there.
That'll be number 7. We're going to go to the 1-and-1. And the foul's going to be called on Takai. I think that's her third.
Hurlbrink doing an outstanding job battling.
Nope, they're going to say that's just number 2 on Takai. So how about that? We're in the 1-and-1 with 6:24 to go here in the fourth.
Both teams very effective tonight from the free throw line. Shot is up and deep, does not go.
Gay with the rebound. Ahead to Ott. Ott to Takai. Takai down the right. Nope. Spins, comes back up top. Finds Ott again. Ott picks up the pick around the right side. We're going to get a foul, and they're going to call that foul on Takai, and they're going to call that an illegal pick.
Windber may want to go to a timeout, circle the wagons a little bit on this one.
42-35, 7-point lead, 6:06 to go.
They elect not to.
And because that was an offensive foul, of course, you don't see the 1-on-1. Here's Weaver. Has the ball knocked away. Ball still loose. And we'll get a jump ball, held ball, Land Pro possession arrow, points in direction of Keystone. Girls kind of bumping heads down there. Gay comes up, and she's like, whoa. Everybody's good.
If Keystone is able to get points this trip down the court, you have no choice but to bring Kaminsky back in. Matter of fact, they're not even going to wait. They're going to bring her in right now.
Yep.
So that changes. The game of chess starts to take place here, partner. Changes things a little bit. In a 7-point ball game right now. 5:55 on the clock.
Ball stolen by Ashbrook, and Ashbrook with the jump stop shot. It's good. It's 44-35. Lead back to 9. Here come the Panthers now.
Yeah, great control that time by Ashbrook to stop and not slide.
Tipped, stolen again. That ball was tipped up top. Ashbrook comes back out with it. It was tipped by Gay.
Coach Ames may want to go to the timeout well.
Here's Takai with it. Takai, left side, top of the key, works it to the right side to Ott. Ott brings it back left, and we're going to get a timeout. Yep, we do get a timeout. It's a full timeout, 5:23 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, 44-35 the score. Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning is our timeout sponsor. 782-3280 is the phone number for those great folks. And again, reminding you, tomorrow night we'll be down at Karn City. The boys AA playoffs kicking off tomorrow night. And that game at 6 o'clock as well. And we don't know what's going on yet. It depends on what happens tonight with Clarion and Johnsonburg. We may have a ball game for you Friday. We're already set up for that one.
And what time will you be arriving at Karn City to sign your usual autographs?
I'll be there at 4. I'll have my card reader too. Tomorrow it's $23.95.
Just want to let the fans know to prep themselves.
And, of course, I'll be sitting there alone.
Well, it's because they have to have a lottery system in order to allow people to come up. They don't want to flood you, partner.
And I don't encourage a mask either. I want to see your face. I want to know who you are that I'm taking the money from. Here we go. Timeout taken. 44-35. Windber back up here by 9 points. They'll have the basketball. Back on the court, it is Kaminsky playing with 4 fouls. We'll see if Keystone takes that ball right into her. Here's Takai up top into Kaminsky. Kaminsky hands it off to Gay. Gay at the free throw line. Bounce pass. No, it's stolen away. How about Weaver with the steal? Here's Weaver weaving her way down the right side. Finds a Lauer. Lauer into the paint. Lauer puts up that shot in traffic. Knocked away by Gay that time, and out of bounds stays Keystone basketball. 5:04 to go here in the fourth. Bounce pass in the Lauer. Lauer shot in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound underneath by Hurlbrink, but is blocked away by Ashbrook, and here comes Windber. Boy, Coach Ames wanted a foul down there. Did not get the call.
Boy, on the other end of the court, Gay was looking for the ball all the way. Great position, but no one able to get her the ball.
Ashbrook, and a foul's going to be called on Lauer, trying to reach in there to knock it away. That'll be the third rung up here on Keystone. Second foul on Weaver. Gay to inbound. Okay, gets that ball into Kaminsky. Kaminsky goes to Takai. 4.5 on the clock. Takai to Kaminsky. Wide open was Ashbrook. Lost the ball, picks it back up, keeps it alive here. Get it back to Takai. Forward 20, clock continues to move. Takai with it at the top of the key. And the ball knocked away, almost knocked away. Ott gets it back. Comes back up top to Ashbrook.
Have to start and take some chances now. You trail here by 9.
Takai fouled by Dunlap, who got just a little bit too close.
And it's a nice effort, great hustle. It's not a bad foul to commit. Again, you got to get some fouls on the board. You've only committed 4 as a team now with that call.
Gay to inbound, does so to Kaminsky. Bowser on her defensively. Kaminsky brings it up across half court, down the right corner, spins back up into the lane to Gay. Gay fouled by Weaver, and up to the line goes Gay to shoot a couple here.
Windber, Mike, as a team, they're 7 of 8 right now. Both teams, a lot of success. Keystone 7 of 9. Shot is up and no good. No good.
I was going to try for the average, but no. Too hard.
Yeah, you're probably better off. Dorothy's not here to prompt you with the answer. Shot is up, and that one will go. Gay now 9 points in the ball game.
10-point lead again here for Windber with 3:53 to go on the clock. Each possession very important here for the Lady Panthers. Here's Dunlap, hands it off to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink at the top of the key. Hurlbrink over to Weaver. Here's Weaver to the baseline. Weaver in traffic, puts up the shot, no good. Fight for the ball, Kaminsky comes down with it. Kaminsky will kick it out to Takai. Takai with Lauer on her defensively. Takai is going to work that up the court. Lauer's going to get called for the foul. A little bit too much bump in there. And timeout will be taken by Keystone. 3:28 to go. Why don't we take a quick timeout as well? 45-35 Windber leads. We'll pause 30 seconds. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic District and State Playoff action on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
We want to say thanks. Thanks, of course, to our customers. After all, you're the reason we're here, and your support means everything to us. But as we all face the disruptions of this unprecedented time, we owe special appreciation to our community's first responders, medical professionals, and caregivers. In today's battle for the health of our families and neighbors, we're in your debt for your heroism, generosity, and caring. Thank you.
This is the EYT Media Network.
Right back to action after the timeouts. Lady Panthers use the timeout. Good call by the coach Josh Ames. Get things set up here. It's Windber basketball. Keystone trails by 10. Dubrook fourth quarter. Ball into Takai. Takai into the lane and stolen away by Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink pushing it up the court. Hurlbrink to the right side to Dunlap. Dunlap up to Bowser. Bowser over to Weaver. Three-pointer on the way by Weaver. In and out, no good. Rebound by Green. Or by Gay. Gay with the basketball. Spins. He's double-teamed now. Just covered by Weaver. Gay with the basketball. Lost it. Picks it back up. 3 minutes to go in the ball game and a 10-point lead here for Windber. Ott fouled by Lauer again. And that'll send Ott to the line for the 1-and-1. Third foul rung up here on Lauer.
Ott awaits the ball. As a team, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Shot good. 9 of 11. You know, Mike, do you think they work quite a bit on free throw shooting?
A little bit.
That shot is up, and that's good as well. Big one. 9 points now on O'Reilly Ott.
So the lead goes to 12 here for the Lady Ramblers. Weaver up top to Hurlbrink, and over the left side, stolen away by Ott. Here's Ott with it. Ott into the lane, threw it just a little too rich for Ashbrook, out of bounds. It goes back to Keystone.
The reason why that pass occurs, again, great hustle. You had 3 defenders back there, all with a little bit of size, all with the hands up. You have to throw the ball a little high, and your teammate can't flag it down.
Lauer, right side to the corner to the baseline. Spins back around, gives it to Bowser. They're going to have to be...
You got to pick the tempo up.
Here's Weaver in the lane, blocked by Kaminsky, goes out of bounds, but it stays Keystone basketball.
You know, for Kaminsky, it's kind of a gutsy play there to make. It really is. She's really the only player in the ballgame right now in foul trouble.
Ball in deep to Weaver. She'll control it. 2:20. Weaver up top, stolen. That's Gay with the steal. Here's Gay taking it right down the right side of the lane. She'll be fouled by Dunlap. And Gay will go to the line to shoot 2 here with 2:14 to go in this Dewbrook fourth quarter.
Gay, who has 9 points, looks to extend that lead here. For Dunlap, that is number 4 on her at the 2:14 mark. Shot is up. Good. Nothing but net. We'll have a timeout before shot number 2 occurs.
So we do have the timeout. That's a Gatesman Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning timeout. And it is a 48-35 lead here for Windber. And just getting underway, and we'll see. I don't know if we'll get any scores before we get off the air, but Clarion and Johnsonburg should be in action now. 7:08 is the time. So that game underway in that District 9 Boys Single A Championship. We do encourage you to check out our friends on the Hound at 97.5. They'll have the video of that game. They always do a fantastic job, those guys, good friends of ours. And we're just about ready here. Windber the first to come back onto the basketball court after the timeout. They lead by 13 now, and Gay will be at the line for another free throw yet.
Gay, she has 10 points in the ball game.
Keystone back on, and we're just about ready to go. Again, tomorrow night we'll be down at Karn City High School. Been down there quite a few times this year. They do a fantastic job down there, just like all of these athletic directors and coaches at schools. And look forward to heading back down there.
Shots up, and that's good.
So the lead 14. Lauer. Foul's going to be called. That's going to put Lauer up at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Ott's going to be called for the foul. Coach Pavlovsky says, just get out of her way. We're up by 14.
Shots up, and no good.
Gay ahead to Ott. Ott weaving her way around. Gets it across half court. Finds Kaminsky. Kaminsky on the backside. There's Gay. Bounce pass over. Ashbrook shot good, and it's 51-35. 16-point lead here for Windber as they start to pull away. Minute 50. Keystone. Lauer in the lane. Scoop shot. Good by Lauer. 51-37. The lead back to 14. Pressure put on by Keystone. But the ball going to be dumped ahead. It's a foot race for the basketball. Weaver's going to come out with it. But Weaver steps out of bounds, and it goes to Windber.
He had it for a split second. And just ran out of real estate.
Boy, she was hustling, too. You always see that out of Weaver. This entire squad of Keystone never giving up. Minute and a half to go. To Kai. To Gay. The ball tipped. Lauer comes out with it. Here comes Lauer. Lauer into the lane. Ball knocked away. Kaminsky kicks it ahead to Gay, and now Gay's going to have to catch up to it, but cannot as that ball skirts out of bounds, and it goes back to Keystone at minute 18. 51-37. It is Windber with the lead.
Absolute must lock, aim, fire. Doesn't matter. 3, 2. You just got to get points here.
Weaver lost it in the lane. Ball out of bounds, and it goes to Windber. Last touch by Weaver. Weaver said, I did bump into you. I apologize.
Yeah,
now,
nice sportsmanship.
That was Bobby would have pushed her again. Full court pass all the way down to Ott. Here's Ott with a layup on the other end. That's good. And it's 53-37, a minute to play.
11 now out of Ott.
Lead is 16 here for Windber. They've led in every quarter. Lauer on the baseline, kicks it back up top to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink to Weaver. Here's Weaver at the right elbow down the lane. To the baseline, Lauer's shot no good. Rebound Kaminsky. Kaminsky gives it to Takai. 36 seconds. Takai into the lane. Ball's going to be blocked. The rebound is kicked back up top to Ott. Ott over to Gay, and now with 28 seconds. Gay to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Ashbrook. Ashbrook lost the basketball. Kicks it back out to Gay. Cross court left side to Kai. And with 15 seconds, that's your ball game. Ott's going to hold the basketball. Dunlap on her defensively. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Gay with the basketball. Dumps it down to Takai. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And Windber will move on with a 53-37 win over Keystone tonight in the girls' AA state playoffs. Keystone, the District 9 champion, coming up short in this one. Waving to Windber, wishing them congratulations. And what a season for Keystone. We'll wrap things up here momentarily. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back real quick here. You're listening to Laurel Eye Clinic State Playoff Action. It's live on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. Father, Jim Carroll, and son, Ian, are now the co-owners of the newly expanded 5,500 square foot facility that is now open and ready for business. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you. Make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Sweet Basil Italian Restaurant and Bar in Shippenville offers daily specials for dine-in or takeout. Burger Sunday, Ravioli Monday, Lasagna Tuesday, Wings on Wednesday, Pasta Night Thursday, Fish Friday, and Prime Rib Saturday. In addition to the popular specials, there's a wide variety of pasta, pizzas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and homemade desserts. There's an option on the menu for every member of the family. Sweet Basil crafts their own bread, dough, sauces, and pies to give an authentic Italian cuisine and a one-of-a-kind experience. Sweet Basil, located off of exit 60 of I-80 on Paint Boulevard, strives to invest in the local economy by supporting local farmers and using and promoting their products. To view their menu, visit Sweet Basil Italian Restaurant and Bar on Facebook. Call 814-226-7013 to place your takeout order.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today. Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today. Dubrook.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office.
Keystone to end the Lady Panthers season. Keystone at 19-3. Windber moves to 20-1 on the season as far as records go, but a fantastic year for these Lady Panthers as they come up short here against a very good Windber team. Windber led throughout. They led after the first quarter 17-10, 33-21 at halftime, 42-33 at the end of the third, and then 53-37 our final score. Time to take a look at those Red Bank stats. Bob, I think, is all ready to go.
Mike, I am. It was a very balanced attack, and of course, there's a reason why we talk about averages per game, because guess what? A lot of times you'll see those averages, and we're seeing that in this ball game tonight. Very balanced attack outside for Windber tonight, led by Amanda Kaminsky, who has 12 points. By the way, came in averaging 11.9, so finishes with her average, followed by Gina Gay at 11, as well as Riley Ott at 11. As we look on down the list, Samantha Takai at 10. 9 points out of Kylie Ashbrook as well. There were no points coming off the bench. Interestingly enough, in that ball game, Mike, they did finish 12 of 14 from the free throw line, connected on 1 3-pointer. For Keystone, it was balanced, just not enough of it, as Josie Weaver leads the way. 12 points out of Josie, followed by 8 points out of Danae Hurlbrink, 9 points out of Emily Lauer, 6 points out of Natalie Bowser, 2 out of Maddie Dunlap. As a team, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Did connect on 2 3-pointers in this one, but simply was not enough. They struggled a little bit with the size, Mike.
Yeah, they certainly did. And that to Kaminsky inside, you know what I always say about a person with SKI? Well, this is SKY at the end of the name, but anyone with the last name with Ski is pretty good in my book.
Now, she was certainly that tonight.
She was good.
Money in the bank defensively from the free throw line, also offensive as well.
But I'll tell you, but Keystone, never giving up throughout. They actually brought it back a couple of times, getting within a couple possessions here and there. Fought hard as we've seen them do all year long. But this is one of those times of year. Now, in the state playoffs, it was always different, of course. When you lost, you were done. But in those district playoffs, if you had lost a game, you still had a chance if you were a runner-up or a second or third place team to move on. Wasn't the case this year, but Keystone, of course, was the champion in District 9, and certainly feathering the cap to those girls. Because you know what? We didn't think we were going to have a season. We got through it. Everything was great, and a good year for those young ladies here from Keystone.
Yeah, congrats to them, and again, represent certainly the school district very, very well. As well as all of District 9, well represented. Great hustle, great effort. Just a matter of some nights, Mike, it's just not your night. You come up a little bit short. That was the case tonight. We say it many times, it's never easy when a season ends, but don't let the sour taste of this game linger. Remember all the good experiences, the positive experiences, and certainly winning District 9 a credit, and they are a fantastic group of young ladies, and there will be better days ahead. That's kind of the approach you have to have. Still doesn't necessarily make it any easier, but your final is a 53-37 win for Windber over Keystone in this one.
And we do need to name our Hager Paving Player of the Game. Who do you like, Governor, in that one?
Well, I don't think there's any secret here. We got to go with Amanda Kaminsky. Finishes with 12 points. A number of stats which we don't track, such as blocked shots, such as literally changing the offensive play selection of Keystone. Those things don't show up, but Amanda Kaminsky was your Hager Paving Player of the ball game for Windber.
All right, and that's our Hager Paving Player of the game. Should wrap up the Clarion County Community Bank postgame show. And folks, when we finish, make sure if you want to follow that Clarion game turnover, 97.5 The Hound, you can find them online. They're bringing you the video of that game, and we do wish Clarion good luck in that one. Hopefully, we'll have them coming up on Friday night in the state playoffs, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. And tomorrow night, we'll be at Karn City.
Again, I want to thank our producer, Tyler Oakes. For my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski, this is Governor Bob Dunkel saying, hey, let's be careful out there.